Hello everyone. My name is Jim Durward. I'm the president of MedExtractor Corp. And the creator of SHAMAN AI. Following is a short video explanation of what SHAMAN is and its potential. Did you know that by age 40, approximately half of Canadians will have or have had a mental illness? This is a staggering statistic that weighs heavily not only on the individuals, but on society as a whole. Exacerbating the issue are misdiagnosis rates that can exceed 70%. This can lead to improper drug prescriptions that can worsen the affliction or even cause new afflictions. This is a huge problem, and I believe SHAMAN is the solution. I think of SHAMAN as a gifted child, but unlike a human, SHAMAN is single-minded, never gets tired, and never gets sick. While human abilities degrade as we age, SHAMAN is designed to become more intelligent every day of its life, a life measured not in years, but in centuries. During this fetal period, SHAMAN is nourished with specially formulated data and trained to focus its machine learning processes on mental health afflictions. Our data collection center shown here was established to collect the biometric records that form the basis of SHAMAN's memories. Once a record is accepted, all personal contact data is stripped from the record to provide anonymity to the data provider. SHAMAN doesn't care who you are, only why you are. Those of you watching this video that have already participated in the record collection program know how it all works. These records include factual developmental data as well as brainwaves resulting from tiny electrical impulses that indicate specific types of brain activity. The relationship between these different brainwave types can create patterns that can support mental affliction opinions. For example, in this image, the excessive delta being far above the baseline indicates mental confusion. The opinion could be that this condition, in combination with historical factual data, has a high probability of leading to learning disabilities. This is a very simplistic explanation, but you get the picture. SHAMAN's opinions are a function of its ability to process massive amounts of data without interruption or distraction. Since SHAMAN's memories are all health-related, 100% of its resources are devoted to forming opinions on affliction probabilities. In this image, the higher the overlap, the higher the probability that the opinion is valid. In the medical world, opinions are called diagnoses. A diagnosis is based on the doctor's own local database that is small compared to the relevant data that exists overall. Even if the doctor has access to a large set of relevant data, he or she will suffer distractions and time constraints. And this means the resultant diagnosis may not be fully thought through. This is a primary underlying cause of the misdiagnosis rate and the misprescription of drugs. Looking at this dual image implies that drugs can force brainwaves back into line. The right image shows a more normal relationship. The waves can look normal, but the underlying cause remains. The premise for drug prescription seems to be, if a drug makes a depressed person feel better, the development of a drug addiction or another mental affliction doesn't outweigh the benefit. And it seems that until something better comes along, drugs will be prescribed. So if we're stuck with drugs, are there any drugs that can provide the feel better part without the adverse side effect part? This is where psychedelics may play a role. Natural psychedelics have been used for thousands of years with no long-term side effects, and the thought is that even if there is a misdiagnosis and related misprescription, the side effects will be minimal or none at all. Finding the answer is what the psychedelics movement is all about. Our underlying data-centric philosophy means that while SHAMAN is focused on the mental health misdiagnosis problem, its siblings can have other specialties, maybe engineering, maybe law. It all depends on the data. In closing, I want to clarify that we have no physical contract with drugs and that SHAMAN's success is not dependent on drugs. SHAMAN is a data correlation project, and even though we seek to provide a probability analysis related to various drug types, we have no need nor desire to handle the drugs themselves. Thank you, and good mental health.